Hello and welcome to part number 8 of our continuous series. I'm not gonna call it tutorial or anything like that. Again, disclaimer, if I talk too slow, watch it on 2x. So today we're moving to a next topic. So let's go to the main plan. So this part we can consider done. For now, we expanded the database to the levels where, for first stage is fine. Then we're working on the parts of making the actual API and making more endpoints. This was then in part 6 and part 7. We have extended the database, and today we're starting to work on this step number 2 out of our 4-point plan, which is defining the endpoints. I've already asked Claude for suggestions for endpoints that we can create out of these total 3 tables, and I should say it was quite creative. So it gave me, for interviews, if we call on /API/interview, it gives us all interviews, which is a get, so we're getting the information. It initially gave me put and posts, which means you can modify or create interviews by the API, but we don't want that. This is only API for consumption, so we're not allowing the users to create this. This is going to be managed by me internally from the database or some admin interface, but not from the client side. So everything should be get. I don't know, maybe I'll do a short tutorial at some point with the help of Claude or some other LLM regarding get, put, post, and delete. But essentially there are 4 methods by which you can call the API, and get is giving you information, put is amending the information or updating, post is creating, and delete is deleting. But basically, if we go back to my example for the waiter in the restaurant, get would be give me entree or give me a dessert. Put would be, I don't know, go fix my food, or no, change the recipe to something else. So you have like a salad, but please add something to the salad, and you tell this to the chef. Chef does something to it, but it's not returning it to you, but actually modifies the menu. And post would be creating a new or a new recipe. So usually this should be given as permission to, let's say, the restaurant owner, who can come to the waiter and say, tell the chef to start cooking a new recipe. So this is creating a new one, and delete is obviously removing something from the menu. So put, post, and delete are actually giving access to the end user to change the information inside of the database. In some cases, this could be this is a desired functionality. In our case, no, because we are filling up the data by ourselves and we just want to serve it to the people. I mean, it would be similarly stupid to have put, post, and delete in, let's say, a weather app where the user should be able to set the temperature at a certain location. Doesn't make sense. So the interview predictions, get all predictions for a specific interview and get all interviews for a specific prediction. This is pretty straightforward, and it nice. Then filter queries, get interviews on a specific date, get interviews by a specific interviewer, or get interviews by a specific status. This is also great. Then also statistics, get total number of interviews, get total number of predictions, and get count of predictions by status. This is also great. I suggested to add search by text in my next post. My next question to Claude was to add this. But one thing that I'm seeing it's missing is the so-called pagination. Essentially, pagination is the ability, especially in the methods where they are list all to give you a certain number of results and a page number. So let's say you have 100 entries. Let's say you have 100 interviews. But when someone comes, he doesn't probably wants to see all 100 at the same time. So it loads the first 10, and then back in the days when the technologies were more ancient, we had the pagination where you have like page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. Now, in the era of social media and Twitter and Facebook, we have the infinite scrolling. Well, this infinite scrolling is not entirely infinite scrolling, because in the background, this information is also being loaded in batches. If you can find out that if you scroll super fast on something, you see that at some point you're going to get where the scrolling on your phone is going to stop, and a few seconds later it's going to continue, because if you scroll too fast, you quickly reach the limit of the loaded pages, of loaded entries in one page, and then if your internet connection is not super fast, it just takes a little bit of time to load the next batch. So even if you think that it's infinite scrolling, it's not. It's just serving it in batches, but it's loading when you get closer. Let's say when you scroll down, and when you get, let's say, 5 entries from the last one, this is when the phone triggers the loading of the next batch. And when by the time you get to the last one in the current batch, the new one is already loaded. So if you scroll normal speed, the feeling is that it's actually infinite scrolling. Apparently, this can be handled for something, even if without pagination, without using a pagination, in something like Elon Musk's interviews, which is a finite number of articles. Probably with a good device or a web browser, you'll be able to load them all. But imagine that on, let's say, X or Facebook. Like, there's no actual limit on your timeline. So if there's no pagination, your phone is gonna die, no matter how big the RAM memory is. So that's why we need a pagination, and I hear there is no whatsoever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our friend, and we're gonna tell him. Sorry, I'm calling it him. I don't know why, but it doesn't strike me as a woman. It's Claude. It's not Claudine. So I'm gonna call it him. So on all, no, I think on all list, on the list all endpoints for interviews and predictions, we should have a pagination. What do you think? Yeah, see, pagination is crucial for endpoints that return potentially large data sets, blah, 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 blah. Okay, can you summarize the endpoints we discuss in one list, so I can start a new chat and start implementing them? Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna save this here. Interviews predict. Oh my god, I think it didn't return all. So predictions. I have statistics 1, 2, 3. I have interview predictions, but there's no filters. Stupid thing. And where's the search? Fuck. Okay, interviews, we have list all. Now I have to compare with what I have. List specific, okay. Aha, filter is interview by date. Okay, filter interview by interviewer. Okay. Then we have predictions. Predictions is okay. Oh. Then we have predictions ID. Okay. Then we have predictions status. Okay. Then we have predictions search and with pagination. Okay. Interview predictions. Get interviews, predictions for interview, interviews for prediction, and then we have statistics. Okay, that's good. I think it just summarized them better than I did. I'm gonna paste this one in my plan, and we're gonna create a new file. So we would like to expand the API. At the moment we have some endpoints, but we can disregard them and to remove them. Please implement these ones first. No, I'm gonna start them one by one because I don't want to dump all of them at the same time, because it's gonna become a nightmare and I'm not gonna be able to solve them all. So I'm gonna do them one by one. I'm gonna start by the first one, which is the most complicated one in my opinion. Not complicated, but let's see. Disregard them and move them. Let's start with this one first. And then we're gonna need a way to test them. So let's see. Why you're not using, motherfucker? Why you're not using artifacts? Okay, so that means we need to go to routes, and in routes we need to go to interview. Okay, there's a bunch of those here. Let's see. So look what I have. I have blueprints. Oh. What does it say? Here is the endpoint implementation, not the following code. Oh, so it actually tells me to keep the whole thing. Let me see if I have such a thing. So post, we agreed we're not going to have. So I'm deleting the post. We don't want to create interviews. Then we have delete, which we also don't want to have. I'm gonna delete the put. Then what does it say? Okay. Yeah, I'll delete both. Now I'm gonna just keep this one. Yeah. Okay, I'll just give it the code. Okay. Okay, this is the code of my current interview. Please adapt the endpoint since we want to use v1 in the URL. Okay, let's see. All right, this one looks okay. I didn't show you, but this is the code that they give me. So it keeps this, and then it adds interviews. We have to pass page, and but where do we set the page size? Oh, okay. So page per page. Okay. Cool. Let's see. So we're gonna save that, and it actually gave me this for testing. So I have to pass this, and I have to pass my token, and page 1, 10 per pages. Okay, so the first thing I need is to get my token. So let's go to, no, first thing I need to do is to start the service. So let's do that first. Docker compose down, docker compose up -d. Then we go to 127.50.50. Maybe it takes some time to load up. Let me see if it works. Everything should work. So let's go. Come on. Where's my database? Or I can go here, but I cannot see my. Maybe I can see it. Yes, I can see. This is my password, not my keys. I don't have. Okay, finally loaded. So let's log in. Servers, register, server, db, 0, and password. Save. Open database, Elon fan, schemas, tables, use tokens. So let's see the tokens. Right click, view rows. Okay, I have for user 1, this is my token. So I'm gonna click and copy, and I will save it in my terminal commands. Then what Claude said was to use my token here. No, give me a command line version of the testing code. I expressed myself extremely bad, but so I just replaced the code here. Okay, so go like this. I'll put it in my command lines, so I'm gonna show you here. Oops, command lines. So I copy the command from there, and I'll do Control C and Control V. So I'm gonna just write this and put it here, and then I'm gonna copy this and run it in the console. Yikes, not a good start. Okay, I'm not gonna, this is the advantage of having these tools, because you don't have to actually read this. Here is how I posted the command. See the error. This is actually the time saver, because you can think about other higher level things while this is debugging this shit. Okay. Yeah, the reason is I didn't put the quotation points. So I'm gonna. I had a feeling that I didn't really make the command properly, so that's why I directly posted, because I can read this shit and figure out that there's no quotations, but the time that it would take me, it's much less than just pasting the code on the other side. Okay. Yes, the reason is this is 5,000 because this is stupid, and the reason that it thinks like that is because I didn't tell it the yeah, this is my mistake. So I did not import the YAML this time because I thought it's not important, but this is where I'm telling it that this goes on 8080. So I'm not going to waste my code to explain that. What I'm going to do simply, I'm going to show you for a sec. So I'm gonna quickly go to here, and then from my EMF folder, I'm gonna drag Docker Compose. Okay, so on the next call, this is gonna be in the memory. It has to concern let's do a test. Let's see what's gonna happen. I see an error. Can you guess where it is based on the files you see? Let's see. This is like a joke, but let's see. Blah, 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 blah. What the? Didn't shit. No, the error is in how I code the endpoint. Yes, it fixed it. Nice. You're right. How you calling the endpoint issues with the URL? Let's correct it. Nice. And it spotted exactly from where it comes. I mean, you gotta love this. I mean, it's really good. So let's see if I go and do change. Let me go back to this file. So I'm gonna fix this error to be 8080. Nice thing is consider everything it sees. So paste. Awesome. Sorry, I'm crazy, but hold on. Current page 1 interviews. Okay, but let's see how many I have in the database quickly. If I go to interviews, I have tons of it. So let's see. Let's go to here, and great, it seems to be working, but in the console I see only this, and I can't see more than half of the first interview. Is this a visualization problem of my console, or it only returns the first interview? I mean, this you're seeing is due to the how PowerShell invoke request displays the response. It is truncating the content. Blah 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 blah. To see the full content, you can access the content property. Here's how you can do that. Store the response. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. So if I run this one, I'm gonna go back here. See, I didn't know that. I usually use Postman. Yeah, it doesn't like that. And for some reason, okay. But it see, the way I typed it here, it has double $sign. So maybe there's something wrong with it. Let me see if I can do like this, paste. Yes, now it's fine. There you go. There you go. See? Absolutely fantastic. But let's get on a tangent here. Okay, let's configure one Postman so we can avoid using this PowerShell nonsense. Let's see what it's gonna tell me. Certainly, of course, it's gonna agree with me. Certainly, setting up Postman will provide more user-friendly interface for API testing. Here's how you can do that. Open Postman. Okay, let's see from where I can download Postman first. I don't know. They changed it so many times. Download Postman. Postman is like a program where you can use for creating this. Okay. So How do I start Postman? Postman. No, it's. This is web. Damn it. All right. Okay. Open Postman and create a new request. Set the method. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to have a team workspace. Okay. Create workspace. Shit. Create the workspace. Okay. API development. No, API testing. Next. This is going to be called Elon Musk interviews. I'm going to be using it. Create. I hope it's not going to start asking me for money. Okay, that starts look like okay. Postman. So new. I guess this is HTTP request. Okay. Bullshit. I'm using this web version. It looks different from the Windows one. Not sure if Windows 1 exists anymore. Can you guide me through this UI? So in the main panel, change the HTTP method to get. Okay, I'm gonna just put this one on the other screen, and I'm gonna read from it. So okay, so it says in the click on the plus sign. Okay, button next to and create new request. But I already created a request, I think. Blank collection. Where's the fucking plus? Oh, okay, this is the plus. Okay, this is what it means. Okay, cool. So then change the method to get, then enter the URL. This is the URL. Then below the URL bar, you can see tabs. Click on params. Yes, I'm on params. Add page. How do I add them? Damn it, I cannot do anything here. Add page with value 1, but why? Oh, okay. Page. This is stupid. And value 1. And then we add per page and we add 10. Click on headers. Okay, we go to headers. And add a header key as X API token. Okay, you cannot change here, you can change here. This is nonsense. And token string. So my token string is this guy. So we copy it and paste it here. Okay. Then we should save and we should give it a name. Once everything is set up, click send. Okay, no, I need to save it first. Add the description. Getting all interviews from EMF. Get all interviews with pagination. Okay, I need to choose a contract testing. What the fuck is this? No. I'll just ask for suggestion. I want to do the things the right way. So there are a bunch of collections. Which one should I use, or should I create a new one when I want to save my query? I read these days that O1 is actually getting better than Sonnet in coding, but the UI still sucks. Create new collection and name it something like E1 interviews API. Okay. New collection, interviews. Okie dokie. Create, then okay, then save. And let's run it. Send. Yikes. When testing API locally, you need to use Postman desktop agent. Fuck you. I knew there is a desktop version. Motherfucker. I guess today I'm gonna need to learn how to use a post-production editing to mask my email. It's probably not a good idea to show my email to everyone forever. Okay. Damn it. I'm very frustrated about that. Yeah, I was wondering how the browser is gonna test my localhost. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe it's possible, but I just had a feeling it's not gonna work because of that. Come on, where's this Postman? Okay, now it's running. Where's the Postman? Postman agent. Where are you? There's no Postman. Oh, I downloaded agent. Oh my gosh. How many options are there here? Oh, maybe I installed some agent that allows me to do it from the here. Let's try. Yeah, it worked. So you have to install something to give permission. Okay, there you go. So we have page 1 and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. I don't know how many I have. Yeah, total is 13. It shows me that there are 2 pages. So I can change the parameter if I go to params. And I can change the page to 2 like this. And I can run it. And I'm on page 2, and that's why I'm getting only 3 results, 1, 2, 3, because I have page 2 out of 13. Or I can change the paging size to, let's say, 5, and when I run like this, I'm going to be on page 2 still, but I'm have 5 results, and I'm on page 3 out of 13 total results, which means I have 3 pages. But if I change the size to, let's say, 3 per page, then I'm going to have much more pages. So I have page 2 out of 5 page, and I have 13. So if I want to go to page 4, boom, and we're on page 4 out of 5. Okay, so that works flawlessly. I am super duper happy. I'm actually thinking about cutting it here, but no, we're gonna do more because we implemented one. Let's try to do the second one. Okay, so what was the second one? Project structure, project plan features. Okay, this one should be a walk in the park for it. So, great. Okay, let me go there. It worked perfect. Let's implement now this one. Okay, then we add this. It actually looks quite the same to the one that I have already. Boom, no changes. Blah 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 blah. and now it tells me how to run it. Okay, then let's go ahead. I'll save this. I don't know if I need to restart. I don't believe so. But in case if I do, we'll learn soon. So let's create a new one. So we're going to create a new request, and we're going to check the page. The page would be this. And actually we're passing here, so we don't need to put any parameters here. And then I need to add the headers key and take my token from here, put it here. Okay, so I need to save this in Elon Musk APIs, save, and then let's run it. Okay, let's see if this one works. Send. It works. This one, 8080 v1 interviews /1 view console. Okay, let's give it a try. What's wrong? Postbot, my god, everything has. Okay, let's give it a restart quickly. Down. Technically it should work because this endpoint was there before that. Most likely I didn't change anything in this one. So let's go to up. Most likely there's something else, but let's see. Okay, let's run it again. Send. Nope. Let's have a look at the code. By the way, this is in routes, right? So we're exposing but hold on. Oh, this is interview/ID, interview/ID, blah 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 blah. Okay, then oh my god, it says the error. It's invalid protocol TTP. Jesus, I'm glad that I saw it. I didn't waste my calls to. Nice. See, I'm getting, let's get 12. And there you go. Awesome. So second one done. Okay, let's go and check what's the third one. We go to not terminal commands, save that, project structure, and so let's implement this one. Let's implement this one. At some point I have to cut it and start using new. New chat because I don't want to, I see it says too long. So this is interviews. This is for the pagination. Yep. What? But why is it giving me the paginated one? What? I think this thing got confused. Are you sure this is the correct code? I think you gave all interviews with pagination instead of date. Please use artifacts and also don't give me the other endpoints code just the new method for the current endpoint I want. Okay, started using artifacts. There you go. All right. So this is the code that we want to add. I'm gonna go to interviews and I'm gonna post it here. There you go. And the way we're gonna call it is from here. So where's Postman? Let's see if I can duplicate this. Close tab, force close tab, force closed. Okay, how do I duplicate this one? I can probably do it from here. Rename, duplicate. There you go. The reason I want to duplicate it is because I want to keep the headers. I just need to change the this. Shoot. No, I want to actually delete this and put only this. And also I need to change the name, which would be get all interviews from a date. And then this one is get interview by ID. Okay, so let's save them all. Save, and then let's run. Internal server error. Here I'm assuming that we need to do a restart. So down, up, run. Nope. Okie dokie. Params. I took it automatically from here. The fuck is this? Okay. How do I copy this? Boom. Boom. I think I'm gonna overload this chat now, but let's see. Again, this is the point why we're using this. Apologize for the oversight because we didn't import datetime. Okay. So that means I need to just add datetime from the top. Damn it. Copy. Then we go to the code, and here we import datetime. I will try without restart. Let's see. Send. Awesome. And apparently there's no interview from this date, so we're gonna run one and we're gonna look for 9/23/2024. No, date is 20. Okay, so we're gonna use this one because we know that there is interview on this day. All right, so we're gonna put like a valid number and save it and then run it, and there you go. Perfect. So 3 out of 3. I think it's time to start a new chat because this one is getting too big. So let's go to the next topic, which would be let's see, features. This one is going to be walking apart for it, so I'm going to go to here and create a new chat. So we are implementing API endpoints. Please respond only in artifacts and give me the method of the endpoint I want to implement and the name of the file in which I need to do so. Also, if we need new libs imported, remind me to do so in the beginning of the file. The next endpoint we want to implement is boom. I'm starting to feeling more and more confident. If you can break down your problem into pieces like that, you definitely can build a lot of things. I'm not gonna claim big things, you know, but I'm gonna say you can do a lot of things with this. So I'm saving this, and can you give me also examples how to test it in Postman? Links, URLs and params were needed for all endpoints from now on. Okay, I didn't define properly it gave me for all. I don't want to update. I forgot to tell it that we're only doing updates anyways. So get no, don't give me these examples in artifacts. Just after the implementation, give me the params I need to run it in the Postman. And in general, we are only consuming from the API. So no post, put or get. Give me the data for the for this one. For this one. I know I'm lazy. There you go. Okay, so we can copy this. Go back to here. Duplicate. Then rename to get interview by interviewers, and that should be interviews by interviewer, and then this is gonna be Joe Rogan. Save and run, and fuck, I think connection. Are you crazy? Connection should be working. Huh? Am I down? Yes. What happened? Blah blah blah. Maybe it told me what to import and I didn't let me go back. Just a moment. So I have decorator, I have extensions, schema, interviewer, JSONify, request. Do I have everything? Okay, then probably the error is something else. Let's just give it a try before we're wasting our tokens again. So I'm gonna stop. Maybe I did something and fucked it up. Nope, this is exiting again, so I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, and I'll show you what it's gonna say. Here indicates that a multiple routes definition for the same endpoint. No shit, Sherlock. Of course, there's nothing here, idiot. Ah, but hold on. Look, here we have by date. No, actually, let me show you. This is stupid. Here we don't have any parameters, okay? Here we have a by date. Here, we don't have shit at all, again. Interviews, nothing. Gets page and page. Okay. By date. Interviewer. Yeah, of course. Here there's no params. Here there is interviewer. Here is by date. And here's again nothing. Idiot. Okay, let's see what it says. The error indicates that there's multiple blah 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 blah. Let's fix this issue. But yes, but you're not passing anything here. But in the definition of the BP, you don't put any param. Oh my god. I take back everything good I said today for it. What? It's still not giving me anything. But let's correct this by implicitly define this is stupid squared. Look at the code you are giving me. Where is the route for interviewer? Jesus fucking Christ, it keeps doing it. No, here it was giving me interviewer without this, and here now it's giving me both. Okay, so this is interviewer, this is returning all. I know that, so this is the one that we're looking for. So we needed to have this one changed. Yes. Okay. We're back to this is not for everyone. Because this mistake, I posted the error and I couldn't actually spot it. This is insane. Okay, so let me try to restart. Down, up. Now it's working. Okay. So let's duplicate this. And rename it to get all interviewers by interviewer. Okay, so we go here and we're gonna put Joe Rogan, cancel, copy, paste, and there's space I think in the beginning. Save, run. There you go. Awesome. I think probably this is a good place to put an end to it for today, because I think it's becoming again too long, and so far it looks pretty easy, like with the little drawback that we have with the not really seeing the mistake that it's making, even though I'm explicitly telling it 2 or 3 times and it's just like going in circles. This is typical problem of LLMs. Most likely this could be solved by O1, which has the capability of going over its steps and checks the results that it does. But so far, at least on this one, you need to have some understanding of what you're doing. And specifically, you can notice it here because you're getting everything here without parameters, but here you're passing a parameter integer for the ID, here you're passing the date, and here you have to pass something, but it actually was passing nothing, like here. So essentially, you're defining two of the same endpoints, which causes an error of the server. So this was easy to spot, but again, you have to have a little idea of what you're doing. And by the way, all this shit, I have zero chance to write. I don't know Python that well, so I can use all these filters, queries, percentages. It's simple, and most likely this is the most optimal way to do it. Even if it's not, I don't particularly care. I mean, I'm sure there will be some sticklers who is going to come and say, well, this can be done in this way or that way. Yes, but guess what? Not everything in this world is nuclear science or launching satellites in space. Certain things don't require that level of optimization. And at the end of the day, guess what? People make stupid code as well. So if you can only say bad things about these models, if you really, really are a person who wants good code for the sake of good code. But at the end of the day, good code is not required as long as things works, especially when you don't have such a big traffic. So for many, many applications, this is perfect. All the syntax, I can probably Google it, read it, and so on. The time it takes me to do this here with a couple of iterations with Claude is many times faster than I would do it. And again, I'm writing something on a language that I haven't used extensively at all. So let's put an end today. I'm going to try to figure out how to mask my email, and I'll upload this video in a moment. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.